But he's so good at it.
He's a gosh darn professional. And so are the players in this server. And oh, NBK holding this position. Wow, so well. NBK. Oh, man! What a start.
Baloney.
What?
I'm picking OG to win. Oh, they started to walk now, and he could actually get peeked here by Tabson, who has the Beagle to his right-hand side. A little trigger discipline, but the bursts are not quite happening for him. That is very unfortunate. I think there's a low chance of that happening if you run it 20 times. And now the bomb stuck top mid, so Alexi B actually has a chance to slow things down, but angles will be held by the scout, and Tabson will go for a mid to B smoke. So they've forced the CTs out of position now, but which way will they go? Okay, they're suggesting it to B play. At least he's on the outside, but here comes a push in towards A flashbang as well. XTB, they could lose this round.
Depends on what Mantu's able to do. That's a labour spray from Mantu. Oh, the recovery is there though. He had, I felt like no chance to win that, but for some reason, somehow, he just made it work.
I wonder if OG has to read. Alexi went straight to the spawn. That doesn't matter because Mantu's getting flashed off and he gets taken out long. Missed shot, missed opportunity. And now bigger scaling the bomb site with the bomb.
So this is a
difficult retake if they mostly go through that lower position. I guess Mantu did a double scope in case somebody drops off into CT, and again that high ground advantage is going to be abused, but usually getting more than you might expect from this. How on earth do you win those kind of duels? A cheeky jump peek from NBK. Now does Citizen realize that they're both in a similar position, goes for the flick, doesn't hit the first shot, and it becomes more and more awkward.
All right, mid to B coming out. Issa at the double doors right now will be the first player challenged. Where are the nades to support him? There's the flash, and he's able to find a 2K because of it. Keto does find him while blind, but the rotations are already there for OG. Alexi B on the flank leaves just Tabson in the 1v3, and quick to take him out will be Mantu.
Nice simple pop flash from OG.
good positioning here from BK. He's going to be loving this, just eating them up there in the tunnels. Obviously, it is just an eco, so we don't have to get too excited, but he's adding to the stats, man. He's working on some beautiful numbers.
He wants the ace.
Get it. Ace. Ace.
14
Ace.
kills, 1 death, no assists because he shoots to kill. Get any kills. Like,
Let me get my ace. Let me get my ace.
is it actually gonna? Is it like something that will hurt the overall team? I don't know, but Kito's looking to open things up towards A. He's found an opportunity here. Teammates will try to capitalize, pushing forward through the long doors. They've managed to trade out successfully here for a 4 versus 3 advantage as they look to take that A bomb site. Xantares on that mid lurk. We talked about this yesterday. It's one of the reasons why a lot of teams avoid going mid entirely, just go through CT. Because this lurk is so difficult to deal with. Oh, the flash works out though. But there's still more players from the cat position, and that will finish it off there. Great round from Kito with the 3K. Going for the repeat with that flashbang. So doesn't find anything. He's there. 2-man, 3-man spray down coming through. Kito, Tizian, and Xantares all falling. And, oh, that HE could connect. Yeah, beautiful stuff from Tabson. That's going to help out. Has to make a forward play here. MBK, he is feeling it right now. What a play around the side of the smoke. Tabson never expected it. MBK finding the small edges. And Valde finishes it off. And that's not a good way to follow up a round you've just won. One or something. So just want to say, just want to point it out.
It's happening again.
Oh, 2 players left here. They will actually find the trades into the side. Seems like they don't want to allow the B players to gain so much confidence, and they will quickly force things to a 2v2 retake for OG.
Citizen continuing. CT deep left though, and down he goes. Big looking for a desperate second round now. Refusing to be conditioned on this B bomb site. Oh man, too. He got the shot off faster, but didn't quite land it.
All right, this is a bit of a mix-up here for OG. They double boost Cat, but they're both tagged down by Surson early on. He already... Oh, wow. What a nade from Tizzy actually to follow that up. Yeah, that's excellent stuff from BiG. And OG trying to force the issue in a round. Feels like this is the first time they haven't played completely reactively, and it's not working out for them.
there, but that is quite the frag. And Zantaris has got faces to beat, but his bus pass has been taken away. And now the Inspector's been kicked off the bus as well. NBK and Issa remain 2 versus 4. And it seems the rest of BiG will just chill out because their money's not spectacular either. They already have good advantage for the next round. They can capitalize on that.
Make OG think this game plan for BiG isn't quite as straightforward as they may have first assumed.
CSGO gets the opening pick again, this time to NBK towards B. Issa does trade back though, which is good, but he's on a FAMAS, so he doesn't have a lot of firepower to hold this site. He will fall out actually as the flashes come in, and you can see Zantaris is looking for him, and Zantaris will find him. But somehow Issa defends with the FAMAS, still keeping himself alive. And a 3 versus 4 here, there's almost, in fact, there's basically no post-plant utility at this point left in the hands of BiG, so they've got to get it done off the shots, and it's exactly what's going to happen there. Another shot ringing in, and another one in favor of BiG. It's up to LXCB now. It's got that deagle out, just barely able to take down Tapson. But there goes the trade. 7-7, and BiG are back in the game here.
That probably saved them about 3 rounds right there. And like on the first or second gun round, I think it was on the second gun round, where NBK should have died but killed 4 people towards A.
NBK, Eric, those were a little hairy, but Valde, he's going to have to come up with some heroics of his own. But what a great angle. That is...
Is that a boost?
I think he just jumped on the barrel.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Sick.
That is so smart from Tapson, who hasn't even had to come up as an individual thus far. But Montu may do just that. He's able to find one, looking for more. Cannot find the second shot, but oh, this fight on ramp is so important, but he can't end up with the kill.
It has been a half of whiffs for him with the AWP, and coming into Dust 2 as the first map a little cold is a horrible experience, and that will certainly help BiG.
OG in an uncomfortable position. We'll have to see if that's something that they can remedy here, as we have Citizen already going aggressive, but he'll get discovered here on this pistol. And trades will continue in the mid area, and in that madness, OG will take the initiative towards this long position, but Zantaris denies it. Beautiful stuff from him, leaving just LXCB against 4 players. Version.
Oh man.
Alright, well, that's it.
Yeah, that's the wrong...
On a radar, but he might miss him as he goes up. Oh, he's seen his head, but again, that's not a reliable duel with the MP9, but he can raise the alarm to his teammates. He's kind of stuck in a good position now with Long being taken, but CSGO, of course, delivers a kill regardless, overperforming in a really bad positional situation. By time now, got a flash from his teammate, won't work though. Kito's picked up the AK-47, so he has a chance, but he will rotate his position all the way to long, it seems. And then 1 versus 2.
This is really smart. He knows that for 7 seconds they can't plant, then they have to plant us another 3.5 seconds, so he gets all this time to rotate, but there's someone waiting for him. Oh, he annihilates Mantu, takes his head right off with that AK, and now it's just next bullet wins effectively to make his way across to defuse this bomb, create that pressure. It's a lot of time to play with here for Kito. He's going to try to bait out a jump here from LXCB. LXCB not having it though. LXCB playing this very smart. It's wasting a lot of time for Kito. There comes the jump down. Oh, LXCB! So intelligent from him. We'll see if OG can actually break this. There's the lineup, and that's a lot of damage done already from just 1 shot. Kito is quite dangerous, just going to stay alive for as long as possible, taking pot shots as and when he can. The smoke is down in the tunnel here, which allows the situation to get reset for the CTs. This is a huge problem. Kito, can he fight it? Can't fight it, still can't fight it. Doesn't have to rush this one, as his teammates are doing a great job for the support, and just easy stuff here. Look at how OG have been contained completely in the tons.
Yeah, BiG have perfect information at this point. Tizian on the big flank, and alright, well, BiG will win the round off of time. Oh, Tapson pushing forward! Oh, that's going to really hurt the money of OG there.
Lord.
Come back to that point here, see if they can deal with Tizian. He's in the corner, gets the first, it gets a dink on the second player, and given that it's a 4 versus 3 in favor of BiG, they're looking pretty solid right now. Citizen with a good connection towards Catwalk will keep the effort alive on this A side. Jumping AWP shot, attempted. Not going to work out for him though. Flashbangs to delay these Ts as the rotation comes through, and they're going to line up for Citizen. Cinematic stuff there, quad kill for him.
James?
It feels like BiG have been ready for everything so far this half, and here comes another quick push onto the B side. The AWP is doing a good job. Keto gets the first one. The chain flashes are certainly making things difficult, but every single kill going the way of BiG, except one right at the end from Alexi B. But BiG are not to be trifled with on the B side, the A side, anywhere on the map right now.
On Inferno is just, you can't mess with it. And that's a good start here to make that happen. Long play comes out, and okay, all right. Valde able to take down one. Good nade damage. And, oh man, Surson just picking him apart from Catwalk as well. This big play is just so one-dimensional now. It's all the info is known for the BiG side. It's just Alexi B in the 1v4 trying to find something, but it's not looking good for him. He is able to find a single kill, but Keto is quick to trade him, and BiG with 15 rounds straight to close this map out.
Wow.
Yikes. That is such a performance from them. Unable to replicate past performances against BiG. They got crushed on Dust 2, but it is a new map, it's a new day. We'll see if on the T side they can find some success, at least in the opener. That is this T side. And Issa will find that headshot.
And let's miss each other. That's quite an angle from Tizian, and it's not a good one. All that timing's super weird, though. You can't be expecting that. That's a disaster. That's a complete disaster on the entire A-bomb site for BiG, and it's just unfortunate timing.
It'd be nice if he, at this point, could just find a couple of kills, keep that armor intact so that he has an easy buy into the next round. We challenge here, lost that armor, and he's able to find one kill off the situation, but it was likely never really going to be going his way.
A sniper short at this range, then they may go for a short play. But there's a big execute from OG towards the A-bomb site, but there's no one actually behind it. There's a Molotov on short. You can see him just creeping in. Perhaps they're still going to find something in the smoke. Bombs on the floor as well. That's going to allow some time for rotation, especially with that Molotov. They're kind of stuck here. 15 seconds to clear the site and try to plant a bomb. This execute doesn't look like it's going far. East is already trying to save, getting taken out towards top mid. Then it's a complete execution in the pool.
Looks like it'll be an R-trap strat coming out from OG, but they're actually able to find a pick early on towards that short position. It just leaves Tizian in Graveyard now, and oh, he's getting walled by Montu. An excellent way to get that op involved. Talked about how difficult it can be on the T side to find any success with that weapon, especially when pushing into a bomb site, but Montu makes it work. Actually offers up an opportunity for OG that otherwise wouldn't be there.
Was very good. So usually if a team's that effective, you want to either stop them from getting that. This is really tough as well because if BiG know all the lineups for their utility, they can actually get some nasty nades on OG here as they look to try to push in, but it's actually very labored.
So he's trying to make a play through the smoke, and he'll be successful. Lots of variants that he had. Tizian coming in from the back and pulling a grenade out just as Issa emerges from the smoke. Can't have had good information with all those smokes up, but this is turning around into a 2-on-2. Unbelievable. BiG had so many players on this B bomb site. The flank being taken out now changes a lot. The bomb can potentially get planted if Zantares will be covered by Issa just about. That was a close one. And Searson versus 2. Now he has a good idea of where both players are. Thank you to that. Actually, no, they knew Issa was there anyway. So he needs to try and find the first player, but surely the second kill is guaranteed, not even required.
With that information, we do get the rotation coming out of Zantares to assist the safe site. So OG will make their way forward. They're taking a lot of damage here. Tizian takes down MBK as well, and this is not looking good here for OG. They have to consider what their plan is right now because getting the bomb down seems rather unrealistic. Unable to get out of the choke points. Manty's all that remains here with this AWP. He's looking to try to keep it out of the hands of the CTs.
BiG have felt like the team that have been winning the info wars throughout most of these rounds. It's surprising that they haven't converted more off of it.
Yeah, but there's still 3 players for OG towards the A-bomb site, and they're threatening to pull a Tizian away as well. And now Keto's been taken out. They're really selling this B play. That's going to leave Zantares with it all to do from an elevated position, with a tight channel no less, where he could get double peaked. Well, they've made their play, OG. They might consider rotating here. Tizian has also been lost now, which only leaves Zantares, and Issa will spot him. Bombs on the way, but it won't be required. OG will just eliminate them one by one. OG looking to swell the A-bomb site now with immense numbers. Different look. Xantara's forced away, alone on short. There's a nice one taken out of the air by Searson. Some safe vision shooting. Does he realize another one's gone past? Maybe not. He's been taken out and they've lost position. Xantara's now in a lot of trouble. He's got help from the pit though. He's tagging, and Valde's being finished off. The bomb's still in the hands of OG though, making it towards the side, but may not survive as Xantara executes player after player with some help from Tizian.
A lot of value so far out of some of these hits, and Boss into Banana and instantly taking down Taps and Keto with the AWP. It's so hard to shoot over the flames, and he'll whiff that one, and this seems like an auto win at this point. You instantly delete those Banana players and it's over, especially with that lurk kill from Issa. Why would Sesson ever think that someone's lurking in that spot?
It's wild. Valde's hot right now. He is on fire. That's something I've been seeing so far from this tournament, is Valde putting up big numbers. He's kind of, it seems like he's playing more of the support role in the past.
Good kill to find from OG. He found a timing when that player rotated off.
Oh.
Tapsin is still there to find one, but can OG clear him out of that angle? Oh, what an excellent shot from MBK there. But Tapsin still holds his ground, able to find two. That might just be good enough given the fact that Searson finds that shot at the top of First Oranges. And oh, the upper duel in the back halls. Neither player able to connect. And it'll be down to a 2v3 situation. Montu, we're talking about this earlier in the pregame.
Flashbang over the top. There's the first flick missed. It has to all be connections here now for Mantu. He's got a Molotov. He's going to molly the bomb here before taking additional shots. Oh, there we go. Only the one. And looks like that spread is not going to work out enough, or it does. Oh, there's no time.
No kit.
No kit.
There's no kit, of course.
Oh, you got to get a kit.
Oh, man. They had to make some
place, but the push is coming towards A, and there'll be a pop flash for Xantara. As I was going to say, we'll talk about it later, there's 20 seconds left as they wait for this push, and he's managed to get the flash off at the very least, but the frags will go almost all the way of BiG. That was a really strong play from BiG.
Tizian may actually get flanked effectively if Issa turns around, which he might. Oh, actually, maybe not in time here.
Sniper!
Oh, no, Issa!
No.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Sucks.
What a teammate.
That's the worst feeling, man. That is the absolutely worst feeling. That's a
Yikes.
more painful feeling. OG with 11 down, which will soon be smoked off potentially.
They're gonna need big pit.
There's U30 streaming in. One HE is gone, and there's the other one. Not sure where they went though, but what we can see is the headshots being landed by OG. They've got some utility of their own. A bomb's been lost now, and Tizian is alone. A single T versus 3 of OG, who are all on along the bomb. Alongside the bomb. Tizian now trying to get those 1 versus 1s. They're huddling together as best they can. OG being really fiddly, jerky, proddy. They're going to swing. Oh! Nice burst fire. He's actually turned it around with the ace, no less.
Ace.
That is...
Yeah, good luck against 4 Mac 10s here. Oh, that's meaty.
That's so rough. That's literally the worst possible thing to be up against.
And this is going to be a hard ask for a BiG here. Dig's come out, but okay, Xantarez is able to get that AK involved. Now it's a 3-on-3 situation, and Montu missing that first shot as the player's getting onto the bomb site will give BiG a huge opening now.
Yikes. These nades should be really good though. Yeah, beautiful nade. And the follow-up with the molly, he can do the same thing with the incendiary, clear space on the side. Obviously the T's are not on the site, maybe they'd have that information already, but they really must convert this round. It was just a bunch of Mac 10s. There's the incendiary, kind of pushes Tizian further towards the corner, but it's all going to be about Xantares here in this pit position. Oh, Valde finds the shot into Xantares. It's a very difficult duel to win, but Valde's good for it. But he has to be good for one more, and he's not. Tizian is going to close it down there for BiG. Oh, again, the protection for MBK this time, but from Issa.
Pit and in front of the graveyard, so it's waiting for BiG to make their play, and maybe they're making the right one. 3v2 situation on the B bomb site if they commit to this, which I imagine they will. All the utility going, and Electric be elevated, but he'll get taken down a notch. That leaves Valde alone, and there's not going to be a flash for him for a while, but he's overperformed now, leaving Xantares alone in a 1 versus 3.
It's a really difficult spot that Xantares finds himself in. He's got to play this absolutely perfectly. He has to try to find a spot to be aggressive, to at least make a 1v2. Then he can more likely isolate the 1v1s in the 1v2. There's the first duel, and he's MBK. He's actually just completely outplays Antares there. Beautiful peeking. He is leading the charge, leading with the confidence that he's playing with right now. That's beautiful. What a flashbang there to assist Valde getting that kill. Alexi B enabling Valde to the fullest of extent, as Kito's left alive on Banana by himself without anything to work with, falling back, trying to recover the bomb. And it's looking very good here for OG. We don't often see the high progressions from them, but this time it really, truly works out well.
He does hear a Molotov at the bottom of mid, knows that they likely came from the banana position, and he'll face off against his first opponent. Great off angle there from Alexi B on top of the logs, will close things out.
Looks like they're going to kind of go for a retake of top mid, which would be very bizarre. Look at the multi-man swing. This is completely ridiculous. NBK and Mantu with a retake. They kind of gave it up and just took them completely off guard. CSGO caught up a grenade in his hand. When do you see a play like that from the CTs?
Opportunity for such... Oh, okay.
Oh
well,
my
actually,
God.
Keto snuck himself into CT here. OG seemed ready for this, though. They know. That is an excellent read from them. Wow, Alexi B and Valde, they just give up that entire B bomb site to stop that CT approach. It just leaves Tizian, but there's nothing for him to do at that point. OG know exactly where he is. Just, they're moving across the map in a way that is...
But of course, it's come down to this. 9-15. OG on that point. We'll see if they can take it in this round as they defend very effectively there. MBK, he's been brilliant so far, and he's looking to finish it off. Final peak comes in. Citizen, though, he's not done. He's not down or out just yet. Still with the AWP in his hands. No teammates left to play off of. Just himself and the AWP. And maybe that's all he needs, because the clock comes out to finish off one more. Now 1 versus 2 here as Citizen looks to go for the clutch here. It's going to have to be the ace clutch as he looks for the next play. He hears the sound cues. He knows where one of the 2 players is, but Valde, the unknown player, comes from behind him from the shadows to claim the map. OG 16-9. That will bring us to a third and final map between these 2 teams, and that map is going to be Mirage.
Hopefully we get something similar.
It's Easter and Lexi B grenade men for OG. Tabson spotted some players in mid, and he will choose to fall back. It is a charge from OG, a boost perhaps on short over the smoke. Santara sees one going towards the window, he'll be looked for, but they won't win the duel's big. Starting on the back foot, Sis is going to get taken down at very close range, leaving Tizian as the last man to fall.
OG are looking very solid in this round here. Not taking too much damage yet. They are walking into 2 players at this B site as they try to split it now. Surson with the scout. We'll see them approaching. He's able to find a tag, looking for more. He's able to get 1 before being quickly traded. Now Xantarez here with the deagle. Oh, what a shot from MDK to take him out. And this is looking really good for OG on the anti-eco, anti-force.
That said, Kito will walk from catwalk here, and he's looking for that quick 1-shot kill, but he'll get denied Mantu with the headshot. Now Tizian needs a huge performance here. He has to get it done off of the initial shots. And, oh god, Alexi B takes him down immediately, and Alexi B knows exactly how to clear those positions, and he's going to do an excellent job with that Mag-10. That might shut out BiG from this round. We'll have to see how much they want to commit into this. They don't have any money. If they save these 3 guns, they can buy in the next round. But now they've lost a player. They can still drop for a couple teammates in the next rounds, but 1 player will be without a weapon. Now it gets to a point where it's just Citizen and never mind. Never mind.
And he's dead.
He's been doing that for quite a while now, especially on ends. Tabson, though, has a deagle. That means there's always a chance for BiG. And he's able to find 2. Okay, 2-on-2 situation now, playing around triple. Do they know that Surson's in place? He did just shoot that P250. Flashing on forward is OG. These are excellent flashes to gain some space, but they aren't able to find kills. And Tabson, still from the triples position, is able to find yet another, leaving it down to a 1v1 between Montu and Surson, the opposing oppers. But Montu is playing around the smoke, trying to find an angle. It's only 25 seconds. He doesn't have time to run away. He has to take this fight to Surson. Who will get the better of whom now? And oh, wow, BiG stealing one there off the back of an excellent round from Tabson. With how this game's going, it's hard to read who's supposed to come out on top here. Keto, though, is at an excellent position. This should be good for a couple of kills, but he's only able to find 1. Thankfully, his teammates have rotated in, thanks to the info gained by Tizian now. But it's a 2-on-3 situation. Valde and Montu once again trying to make something happen They're surrounded at this point, as there is that lurk coming in from ramp, and Valde's tagged down so low through the smoke, but he is able to recover to find one, leaving a very doable 1v2 for Montu, but does he expect the flank? Tizian is right there, and what a shot, but it's not enough, as that flank still does come into play for either team at this point. Give the other some breathing room if you lose it. Sita and Alexi B, wow, he's just running up catwalk, does eventually fall. Tizian, though, at the van position, has to come up huge for his team. He's able to get one, looking for more. Cannot find the second. Valde, actually, with the team kill with the Molly, does end up taking him down. 1v3 now. They're just swarming him, though. They don't give him any room to breathe, and they shouldn't, because he can be so deadly in those positions. They're really confident in this setup here. First engagement, though, will go the way of BiG. Nice opening frag to find onto Montu there. And OG, they're just still choked out of this round. 38 seconds left, and now they have to just force the issue. Alexi B desperately in the smoke here at the stairs position. 3v4, and man, how is this going to shape up? NBK will kick things off with a kill at jungle, and it looks like OG may have found an in onto this bomb site. In fact, they'll push back that CT side player. Surson mollied off the angle, but he just forces on through the molly and able to get a kill. That's ridiculous.
And it didn't work out. We're going to see a shift of the pace as they go for a rush into B, and the apartment's hold is not too bad from Tizian. One frag, but the damage is huge, and Citizen again rattling away with the orb from afar, and he all by himself is a firing squad, and it's going to be just one man left. Mantu, and not for too much longer. BiG, how many rounds in a row has this been? Has this been actually 7 rounds in a row?
Got another plus bay. This is not standard.
Not too much.
Citizen is going to take Valde out for 3. Now the question is, they've got 2 players invested here. How do they get back? Well, maybe they just stand their ground and kill everybody from this position. They know they should know Citizen is still lurking somewhere, but he's got no presence towards B, so he could be there. That's a very fast attempt from him. Not quite sure when to make it. That deep smoke will allow him to fall back into connector. And OG are on a 2 versus 4 now, so this round has been dismantled by BiG before they could really start building some safe ground for themselves. OG. Now the cavalry's on the way, so this is looking more and more difficult for OG.
Jeez.
He'll hold his ground, and that was a smash and grab from BiG.
He's crossed. Their smokes and flashes.
Oh, that nade.
We got meaty grenades to start things off. Kito's going to see plays in connector and take them out of commission as we'll see it. And it's another dismantling where OG is just going to last mere seconds in this round. Mere seconds.
That's the nightmare scenario of IGL.
3 big players on the A-bomb site. Mantu is somehow still alive. Issa isn't though, but Sis's been taken out. That's a good pickup. Tabson looking for 2, only able to get 1 though. We've got a flank on the way from Tizian. Alexi B still on mid. There might be a sound cure on advantage for someone. It will be, of course, for BiG looking to make it 11.
OG are forced to break the deadlock here by planting the bomb, but the coverage from the CTs is very good. NBK full HP. He's going to get dropped instantly by Tizian. And Xantares will take down Mantu. He had no idea what was going on there. 11-4 at the end of the first half.
Vintage Molotov bouncing above connector into the window, taking the vision away. Can be useful for a fast play towards B with a flashbang bounce into the window, but no! It'll be a headshot into the face of Mantu, whereas BiG head towards connector and A.
Mantu's face got punctured by so many bullets. But it looks like OG will be able to find some of the frags back. Their pistols are actually sick. And they're in a 4 versus 2 right here. Tabson and Tizian. All that's left here for the German side as they look to see if they can find some extra kills. It's just Tabson left. He is a god. He's a beast. He's a monster. But this is a difficult scenario for him as he rotates around from CT. Looking for those frags, and, well, he can't stop the defuse from coming in time. Once again, OG. It feels like such a saving grace for them.
Tabson, again, balling off that window position. Excellent utility from him. Buys his team a lot of space, and oh, look at how that draws the rotation from the catwalk player. He's not here to help NBK, so NBK has to do it all, but he can't. Early opening for BiG onto this B bomb site. Are they going to break OG once again?
OG have to save right now. They can't throw these guns away. There's already, though, a player in T-spawn in Tabson looking for well, looking for these kills, looking to upgrade his Tech 9 into an M4 or a FAMAS, and his timing is so nuts. They're never expecting this. There is the upgrade.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
it's rough, man. You see BiG pick up that bomb plant, and the amount of utility they went into this round with basically full utility.
Any moment on the OG side, they'll just keep going with it. It doesn't stop. And Xantharus doesn't stop. Oh, man, so clean. Just eliminating those players on the A side instantly. Man, he's just flying at them now.
He's just playing YPRAC pre-aim
Yeah.
right now.
Just get out of Xantharus' server because he is online.
Like, they're very steady. Perhaps that's the best way to describe them. Out goes Keto, and MBK is going to have his number. It's a good start there from MBK. Ooh, unable to convert against Xantharus, and don't blame him. Down to 2 HP Xantharus, but still alive. But not for too much longer. Alexi B needed that one. Up to Matu now here on the side. Oh, I can't connect anything either. It really feels like the OG players are struggling to hit their shots at the moment. Yeah, that's so true. Like, it's just so interesting seeing, just, you know, if you've been there from the beginning with CSGO, just like seeing the different brands and players. Like, what do you go to now if you're OG? This is match point.
I mean, if you're thinking what to do at this point, you're probably already lost in the game. It's 15-5. BiGs are already pretty much in this A bomb site. The CTs have to play retake with very little utility and guns.
It's a gross little play from Tapson there to find that kill in jungle. And it just leaves MBK 1v3, is able to find one, but can't get anything more than that. And BiG just dominated Mirage.
That looked way too easy, to be honest.